From the most expensive shoes in NBA history to a pair of sneakers you can make a phone call on.
Oh, yo, it worked for real, man.
These crazy shoes in NBA history.
Come on, man.
I can see these selling for upwards of $1 million.
How many shoes do you own now?
Around 4,000 pairs of shoes.
Now we've got to start with Shaq, because he designed one of the weirdest shoes of all time, the Shaq Shoe Phone.
Yeah, he right here. Flash right here. Hold on. Flash.
What up?
This man, Shaq, is dunking and dialing. That's crazy. What's even crazier, a LeBron shoes is he got a pair of sneakers that are worth $100,000. See, in 2018, LeBron reached a career milestone, scoring 30,000 points. Nike wanted to congratulate him on his achievement, so they called up a shoe surgeon and created the craziest pair of shoes LeBron had ever seen. The gold LeBron 15s, 24 karat gold iced out with 238 diamonds over genuine crocodile skin, had to top it off with a diamond encrusted lion pendant, all worth over 100 grand. Damn, these kicks are beautiful, but the shoe game isn't always this pretty, because Michael Jordan's got a pair of sneakers that almost got someone killed back in 1995. When Jordan came out of retirement, Nike welcomed him back to the NBA with a brand new signature shoe, the Air Jordan 11 Concords. My fans saw these shoes, they lost their minds, so they looked amazing. So when they hit the stores a few months later, they sold out immediately, and over the next decade, it became one of the most popular pair of Jordans ever. But in 2011, fans took their love of these shoes too far, because when Nike decided to drop a retro version of the Concords right before Christmas, sneakerheads were willing to risk it all. People who waited in line all night long to get the new Air Jordan basketball shoes flooded into Lafayette Square Mall just after 7. This morning, they literally broke a door off the hinges. This was the scene in Kansas City where people were sprinting through the halls. Burnt man, look, it came on my face.
And officers arrested 3 other people for breaking down the mall door during all the chaos.
Yeah, all that over a pair of J's. These fans are nuts, and so is Metta World Peace, because he does sign the weirdest pair of shoes in NBA history. See, back in 2014, Metta took his talents to China to play in CBA, and he was looking to pay his respects to Chinese culture. So not only did he change his legal name to the Andis Friend, but he also dropped a brand new signature sneaker called the Panda's Friends shoes, available in black or white, but equipped with his very own stuffed panda. Yeah, this dude was hitting threes with pandas on his feet. Meta. These shoes are unbearable, dogs. I mean, you wouldn't find them in my closet. Well, you might find them in PJ Tucker's, because this dude has the biggest shoe collection in the NBA. See, over the years, PJ's has been doing a little soul searching, collecting over 5,000 pairs of sneakers. 5,000, where the hell do you even fit 5,000 pairs of sneakers? Well, PJ not only filled an entire room in his mansion with shoes, but he also bought a house just to store his sneakers.
Hey, what's up? It's PJ Tucker, and welcome to my sneaker loft. The loft is primarily for storage. There wasn't enough space in my house to be able to put all my shoes, so I thought, I gotta get a house.
And this place is a shoe head's dream, because it's here that PJ stores the most valuable shoes, and his entire collection, like it's Back of the Future, Nike Mags or Stewie Griffin, LeBron 6s, and even his pair of PJ's custom Diamond Swoosh Air Force 1s, worth over $250,000. Jesus, $250,000 for a single pair of shoes? That's wild. But there's one pair of shoes that's worth more than PJ's entire collection. These are Dwayne Wade's Leaning Way of Weight Force. They're so valuable they require arms secured just a transport. Yeah, this thing's strapped with a diamonds and sapphires. That's setting 18 karat white gold with a solid gold tag. So until 2016, and they were put up for auction, they were valued at a ridiculous $4 million. Damn. That price your feet are looking for pretty, but I can't say the same for this next pair. We gotta talk about the ugliest sneakers in NBA history. See, in 2001, Adidas announced that the Kobe 2s were coming out and fans were expecting something iconic. I mean, we're talking about Kobe. When the world finally saw these shoes, they wanted to rip their eyes out. God damn, he just dropped a Toaster 2s. What the hell are those? And Kobe, well, he was disgusted, so after the 2002 season, man with Adidas executives paid $8 million just to cancel the shoe deal and get out of his contract. These shoes were a disaster, but it could have been a lot worse, because wearing these shoes is considered cheating. Yeah, in 2010, Well, Athletic Propulsion's lab was on a mission. They wanted to design a pair of basketball sneakers that wanted to change the NBA forever. The APL concept once, and these shoes feature a special technology called load and launch, designed to increase a player's vertical jump over 3 inches. Yeah, these things gave you hops, and all of a sudden he had heads at the rec center looking at Guinness, so APO thought it was just a matter of time before the concept once took over the NBA, but instead the league said no, banning the shoes for, quote, giving players an unfair competitive advantage. And you think this would have given a bad look for APL, but instead it was a blessing in disguise, as EPL turned the ban into a full-blown marketing campaign, and the shoe has been popular ever since. Now, look at the NBA, might be worried about APLs, but what they really gotta worry about, Montrezl Harrell shoes.
Hey, make sure y'all get a close-up on Montrezl Harrell shoes now. Montrezl Harrell's different.
You wore a Dior sports coat today.
Look at them shoes.
I wonder how much the coat cost.
I've never seen nobody but a boxer wear shoes. Fur on his shoes.
Fans rocking the ballerinas, that's fine, but they're not on Jason Tatum's level because his shoes can tie themselves. In 2019, Tatum collided with Nike to promote the Hyper Adapt BB, the first self-trying basketball shoes in the world.
On the app, you can see you could unlacing it, tighten them up.
Left, right, that tight.
Left, right, and then you got all the different colors on the buttons right here.
Oh wow, those shoes are ridiculous, man, but that's nothing compared to what we got coming up, because one player's shoes almost ruined his career. It was James Harden, because this dude has got a pair of shoes that you can literally eat. In 2018, after Harden won the MVP, guess what he did? After Harden won the MVP award trolley, his favorite candy company wanted to honor them, so they created a 6-pound life gummy version of Harden's Volume 2s. And what I do to nibble on these shoes, what I would do. Well, it would be pretty tough. There's only 3 pairs in existence, and they each cost $2,627, $1 for every point he scored. But if you think that's unusual, and you haven't seen Cat shoes because he has the creepiest sneaker collection in the NBA over the years, Carl's been taking in his Nike Hyper Dunks and putting a spooky twist on his custom Friday the 13th shoes to a Stranger Things sneakers, even his pair of Grinch kicks. Yeah, girl, shoe game is scary, but Kyrie Irving's does a little too scary ever since 2011 when Kyrie first signed with Nike. He's been a pillar of sneaker culture, from legendary colorways to iconic collaborations. Kyrie's shoes are becoming empire. By 2016, this Kyrie 3s were the best-selling basketball shoes in the world, but then just a year later, Kyrie dropped a pair of shoes that no one saw coming. The Kyrie 4 Confettis. In the first glance, these look like any other sneaker, but these shoes are hiding something dark, as on the back of the shoe is the Eye of Providence, aka the Eye of the Illuminati. It's not only freaking me out, but this freaking fans too out as well. This thing is cursed, and so are Zion shoes, as one of the pair of sneakers almost ruined Zion's career of February 20th, 2019. Zion laced up his Nike PG 2.5s, or primetime college game against North Carolina. From the thousands of fans, players, and celebrities in attendance, people were expecting to watch Zion dominate, but then something crazy happened.
Rebounding team, usually that's the North Carolina Tar Heels. Slipping and injured is Zion Williamson. His shoe blew apart.
Zion's shoe literally exploded. Damn, that could have destroyed the man's foot and ruined his basketball career, but thankfully Zion was okay. And it turns out this incident was such a big moment, but these shoes are now worth a fortune.
What would be the upper range that you could see this thing going for at auction?
I've seen NBA worn on one-game All-Star jerseys go for $180,000. It would not surprise me if it topped $250,000.
For some busted PGs, that's crazy. And speaking of crazy, we gotta mention Kanye West, because this dude made a pair of basketball shoes that got banned back in 2015. Kanye was trying to design the craziest basketball shoe the league had ever seen, so over the course of 3 years, he designed more than 3,100 concept sneakers, all to try and make the perfect shoe, and in 2018 he finally did it, unveiling to the world the Easy Basketball Quantums. These were the sexiest shoes that ever released, so he was trying to get them out to NBA players immediately, but unfortunately for him, when the league saw how flashy they were, they kicked Kanye's dreams to the curb, banning the shoes for being too reflective.